Boss there with Dancing Queen. So, Craig, let's go back to May 85, and you were supporting Iron Maiden nationally, shows in Brisbane, Melbourne, Adelaide, Sydney, also in smaller venues like Canberra, Civic Theatre and Shell Harbour Workers in Wollongong. Mm-hmm. Looking back, you must have great memories of that tour, and as an Adelaide boy, it must have been incredible to play, for your home crowd at Barton Town Hall.
Oh, it was fantastic. Look, I remember the first gig we did with Iron Maiden, I think it started at the Civic. I think it was in Canberra.
Canberra was the first show, yep.
Yeah, and I remember getting on stage there and just letting it rip. It was very cold. It's always cold in Canberra. And I remember Bruce Dickinson come side stage, I think it was halfway through the opening song, and he had this look of fear on his face. We must have sounded good. Because, like, these guys come over and think, we're Iron Maiden, we're the greatest singers on earth. And they got these guys that rock up with hardly any equipment because, we were living out of a van, and we just set up our old Marshall 50 watters, and but it was all in the tunes and all in the passion we had, like, and it was in our, like I said, it was in our bones to just go for it. And I remember Bruce just on stage just staring, and there was this look on his face. And then after, he just came up to me and went, "Man, where did you come from?" And I went, "What do you mean?" He said, I've never heard you sing live before. He said, "That was fantastic. Your band just kicks ass." And it was a really good compliment. And straight away, we kind of got on with them. They knew that, hang on, they're just not some slack opening band. This band's actually, serious kick-ass band. And, it was really good. And that whole tour, everywhere we went, it was the Iron Maiden fans. They really accepted us and welcomed us, which was really good. And it really helped break Boss. Because the gigs after that, we were packing them in everywhere we went, even after they'd left, after that tour. People just went out there and wanted good kick-ass rock, and it really, really helped. So back then, touring with an act and doing it right, it was really important for, breaking you. These days, I notice it doesn't work as much. I get a lot of the bands support big acts, and you go out, you see them 2 weeks later, and they've still got 50 people at their gigs.
It's a different era. Totally different era, isn't it?
So many distractions these days, different passion.